What's up, nerds? It's Havoc coming at you guys with another Pro Match 1v1 breakdown. We've got Reakly, who's ranked 5 with USF, against Toni Montana, who is ranked 9 with Wehrmacht. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I saw the duration of this game, and I was like, okay, I have to see this because surely it's got to be chaos. And it looks like it is. Toni has been cooking with a new build with coastals, and in this game he's up against the usually tactically tight but strategically rigid Reakly is the way I like to describe him, and they're going to be playing on Tunis. So with that, we're going to jump right into it. So Reakly opening up with airborne Pathfinder start. Toni obviously going into the coastals. He's got no tech structure yet. This is very typical for a 1v1 coastal build. Double Pio start also here for Toni. And interesting that he actually didn't connect his plus 10 fuel right in front of his base. Opted to walk his Pios straight to the road to connect the munitions first. I'm not sure if that was a mistake or not. Meanwhile, Reakly just going to spread out on the map. He took control of that high building, which is typically, I've said before, I'll say it again, it's the most important building on Tunis by far. And so Reakly recognizing that opportunity and taking advantage there. And looks like he's going to play pretty passively as expected in the early game until we get the first 1919 coming out here. We've got a third coastal produced here for Toni. Pathfinder's going to capture up that southern munitions point, which a lot of players, including myself, kind of like to leave behind for later. Usually the opportunity cost of going for that point as opposed to harassing your opponent's cutoff or fuel is not worth it. But with Pathfinders and the capture bonus, it actually makes sense to spend a little bit more time capturing up the backline until you get some more formidable combat units out. So 1919 is going to be moving to take the position of the Pathfinder in this high building here. Toni, meanwhile, finding a gap in Reakly's line, going for his cutoff on the road here with one of his coastal squads. Pioneer here was going to construct a sandbag, but took a volley of shots from the Pathfinder. That's going to be forced away. Coastal is here to protect, though. Reakly seeing the movement of Toni's troops towards his cutoff, but biding his time, actually, waiting for his other 1919 to come out of the center building. He's also got one coming from base, and it looks like he's going to be able to hit these coastals from both angles with his 1919s. Posturing his Pathfinders here on the backside building where these coastals are set up. And Toni's very content to just kind of sit in green cover here and let this 1919 chip away at him. The other coastal squad making a move for the plus 10 fuel. Very aggressive. Fourth coastal out now for Toni. Catches out the 1919. Looks like he might get the green cover here. Yep. Coastal on the cutoff is forced away by the 1919. And wow, really aggressive move from this 1919 to get into this building. Kind of thought he was going to retreat that. Meanwhile, Toni throwing down a couple of bags on the plus 10. He's going to duke it out with this Pathfinder. Toni, interesting move, juking the 1919, jumping into the far building. And this machine gun's going to have a rough retreat back, depending on how long he takes to retreat here. Other 1919s hitting the building in the meantime. Pathfinder coming in from another angle, going to force that coastal away. Paratroopers being dropped on Toni's cutoff. Pathfinder's content to take this. This is a very nice engagement, by the way, and part of the reason this building is so powerful is because the rooftop positions, you can see here. While the green cover and the building cover is about the same, the high positions on the building provide additional accuracy to units below. So it's 25% accuracy for units firing from rooftops or high windows down on your opposition. So most of the time, that means that engagements against these Tunisian houses, I don't know what you want to call them, are more favorable for the player inside the building than the player on ground level. And that's a big part of the reason why these buildings are so powerful. Pioneer forced away. This 1919 is going to have a nasty retreat path with 4 models from the coastal squad on top of the building. He's going to jump out, though. And he's going to try to volley this on the retreat. Oh, he is going to pick it up. That's a big loss for Reakly. He's going to lose a lot of map control now, giving that machine gun over to Toni. Fourth coastal forced away by the paratrooper that just dropped on the cutoff, but another coastal to take its place. No bunkers yet in base for Toni. Looks like he did go for a designate defensive line and then rapid fortifications choice. So he is going to be able to throw up one of those bunkers and then get the cheap medical on it. Kind of surprised he hasn't gone for it yet. Might be saving for, yeah, maybe saving for 221. Wouldn't be too surprised to see that. We've got a what is this, M5? M3 armored personnel carrier in production here for Reakly. Pathfinders forced away by the coastals on this cutoff. Pioneers don't quite want to push into those paratroopers yet. And Toni looking like he's just going to take it on the chin until the 221 comes out. He's holding reinforcement in base here. Looks like no intentions to reinforce anything for now. Maybe he's also waiting for the rapid fortifications bunker. Pioneers finding a cozy green cover position here to defend against the paratroopers. Ooh, gonna eat the suppression though from that 1919. Sitting just on the edge of Toni's base, and he's gonna be forced all units back. Surely these Pioneers will fall back too. Yep. Now here comes the rapid fortification bunker. Auto-constructing in Toni's base. He's going to get lots of nice free models from this because of his 4 coastal squad build. And 221 and M3 gonna meet each other at about the same time. Quad in production for Reakly. 221 trying to get the angle here on the quad. A little bit, honestly, dicey, I think. Trying to force off these paratroopers to make some space for his coastals to come and capture this cutoff point. Reakly taking the initiative here with the quad ticking. Oh man, he's too close, and the Panzerbuska's in production for Toni, but I don't know if it's going to tick in time. He's taking a lot of damage from the front. This is getting a little risky. Oh my gosh, he took it out. Wow, good kill there from Reakly. No heavy barrels yet. I actually thought he did, but everybody forgets that the M16 has massive range. 45 range on the M16, which is further than pretty much every other vehicle in the game, outside of like the tank destroyers, I should say. Another paratrooper dropped on the cutoff here for Reakly. This is looking nasty for Toni. He's totally locked into his base with this 1919. He's finally got a 20mm in production, and the 221 went down very short-lived. And while Toni taking a lot of casualties on these coastal squads, he's going to be getting a ton of free models back now between the casualty collection from the medical bunker, as well as the free models that are dropped onto the coastal squads. I think it's every 90 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. 40 seconds. Forget what I said. Wow. Every 40 seconds there's a free model. That's crazy. When are you going to start pushing his way out? His economy is struggling right now. Reakly just completely vacuumed up the map here, leaving Toni with only his main +10 just outside of his base. Coastals continuing to prod away at these Pathfinders in the high building position. 20mm finally going to push out of the base. Reakly has a sniper in production. Honestly, I don't mind seeing it for the sake of a cast, but I hate this unit. And I actually think that pretty much any other unit would have been a better choice here for Reakly. But we will see how it pays off. I mean, I can't imagine the economic impact of a sniper is going to pay off over the course of a long game against coastals. 20mm rotates to try to retaliate against the M16. He falls back. Suppressing fire triggered here by Toni, but nothing in the open to suppress. 20mm setting up again to take some shots at the M16. Pokes away a couple shots. Another 20mm in production for Toni. Frankly, he doesn't really have any other options in terms of things he can build right now because his resources have been cut off for such a long time. Pioneer gonna push out the north side. M16. Looks like he's gonna poke away at this coastal squad here in the middle. Nope. He's gonna rotate south and try to defend that fuel point that he managed to secure. And second 20mm gonna come out for Toni very shortly. Oh, these Pioneers getting absolutely peppered by the 30 cals by the paratroopers as well as the M16. Coastal's gonna secure this +5 munitions point. Okay, so Reakly's got his he's got his repair station here. Typically, your repair stations, I mean, being aggressive with them is fine, but don't forget that they cost 100 manpower to rebuild if this point is decaptured. So generally, you want to put it on something safe or something that takes a very long time to decapture, like a +16 point, because that's going to give you a lot more time to defend a position than this circumstance where it looks like Reakly actually canceled his sniper and then reconstructed it now. These coastals going to be forced away here by the paratroopers. M16 going to chip away at these 2 units in the building, but I have to imagine he's going to avoid the arc there of the 20 mil. Second paratrooper. What we got here? No weapon upgrades yet on paratrooper number 2. Oh man, 20 miller just tearing into this Pathfinder squad. Looks like he's gonna get away safely. Sniper now on the field for Reakly. It's gonna give him the freedom to poke away at these team weapons as long as he's got spotting for it. M16 gonna get caught out here by the 20mm. Take some chip damage before being forced away. Another coastal model goes down, and we've got Toni dropping a concrete bunker right here in the middle of the map. Interesting position to be sure. And he drops designate defensive line and is upgrading it to a medical bunker as we speak. I mean, if he can hold this down, it's gonna pay crazy economic dividends over the course of a game. You have to imagine Reakly's going to want to put something up to tear this down, like, as soon as possible. What have we got? We have no tier 4 yet for Reakly. Throwing a satchel at the building. Toni actually stops just shy of getting into the building. And so his machine gun team is going to be safe here. Pathfinders, everybody kind of circling around this bunker, but I don't know, I don't think not realizing that you can't really trade favorably when you're in front of a bunker fighting against coastals. Second 20mm hiding in the smoke to get some more reinforcements. Pathfinder gonna get caught out here. He's gonna have to retreat through the arc of the 20 mil. Oh, he got it bad. Oh man. And that's a dead Pathfinder there for Reakly. 500 VPs to 133 now for Toni. He's just getting the neutralize on the north point. This Pioneer could go down. Looks like it will. He's going to let it... Oh, maybe not. M16's going to chase. Sniper pulled back to base. Took some damage there. M16. Have to imagine this is going to back off. Yeah, this bunker is going to be brutal. Tier 4 now going up for Toni. And looking at his options, the obvious choice here is Bulldozer. Bulldozer is the obvious choice here for Reakly. The magic of the dozer, even though, so we can see Toni's got a martyr in production, which is the right call considering he has to be expecting Reakly to have a tank up in the next 2 minutes or so. Very typical timing for an airborne based build and rush to tier 4, which is very common, and you know Reakly's gone for it in this case. The bulldozer is the best option here by far. Knowing that he has two 20mm flaks, he's got a forward bunker, Even if he gets a Martyr in production, the Bulldozer are a little bit slower than your base Sherman, but gonna provide much heavier damage against the bunker specifically, as well as these team weapons, these two 20mm, which are the anchor of this defense here in the middle. If he can decrew these and tear down this bunker, the whole thing collapses, and it all kind of falls apart. Now, Reakly, I mean, he's down a unit now, losing that Pathfinder. No engineer on the field yet, so hopefully he's going to take the initiative here with a Bulldozer choice as his first armor purchase. But something tells me maybe not, because well, let's just say I try to keep an eye out for interesting games, and if he did that, it wouldn't be interesting, would it? Pioneer. Big flank here on the 1919. Reakly senses something. Guess he's taking too much damage from the coastal, so he wanted to get some space. Martyr, coastal, sniper. Coastal's kind of laughing at the sniper, I have to imagine. Like, he's dropping models like crazy, but he's just not really taking any punishment for it. He's going to be able to pull this back, probably get 2 free models pretty shortly. You can see these medics, they're all out on the field already. Oh, did these ones come out too? I'm wondering, like, are you kept collecting casualties on both of these bunkers? Because if so, that's crazy. Crazy economic benefits doing that. Infantry officer quarters in production here for Toni. Little surprised to be seeing this now, but probably wanting that Vet 1 on his Martyr, which is going to give weapon accuracy as well as access to the Vet 1 ability in the sight. Oh, sorry, sight main gun's available by default, but it's first strike that is available with Vet 1. Pioneer gets picked up there by the 1919 Paras, 30 cal Paras. Martyr. Trading blows with a Hellcat is the first choice here for Reakly. Interesting choice. I honestly can't even fathom why he would go for a Hellcat first. Ooh, big grenade there from the paratrooper. Nice. 18 kills now. Sniper continuing to chip away at these coastal squads. M16 getting some shots into the side of these flak 30s. Martyr's gonna back away. Back into the safety of our beloved designate defensive line on the medical bunker. Another bunker going down here in the middle for Toni. I have to imagine this is just for, I don't know, maybe he's going to jump his coastals into it. Probably going to upgrade with a machine gun. I have to imagine.
Understood. MG42 upgrade on the way.
There it is. MG42 upgrade. It's going to help him secure the middle, lock it down a little bit more. Reakly, in the meantime, looks like he's saving for the... He actually didn't go for the supply drop. Very uncommon to see paradrop reinforcements selected. Now, I can see this being a great choice if you're playing against Tier 3 Wehrmacht, where you've got the Stummel to deal with, Panzer Grenadiers, etc. But, I mean, Tier 2, I don't really see this being the best option because both the Flak 30s can fire at the paradrop reinforcement aircraft, as well as any Whirlwinds that Toni decides to build later. So I have to imagine like supply drop would have been a better choice here. Again, supplementing his munitions income, access to carpet bombing runs would have been great. But we'll see if he selects that later on. 20mm poking away at the sniper. He just squeaks away there. Hellcat taking some pot shots on the side of the bunker there. Martyr's rotating over. like this martyr is kind of like target acquired here. Oh, now we've got the bulldozer in production for Reakly. Trading blows there with the Hellcat. Looks like he's pretty well content to... Ooh. Not sure why Reakly didn't stick around. Maybe he could see the other martyr coming. Not sure how he would have, though. He's got no vision of the area that we can see. No flares, no recon up.
Acknowledged. Carpet bombing runs are finally
But I guess also he didn't want to risk getting poked away at by these flak 30s, which are now closing in. M16 sidearmor is going to get caught out here. Looks like he will be able to get away. Oh, just barely. And now we've got the dozer on the field for Reakly. Now this would have been the best first choice by far, but now with 2 martyrs on the field, it might be a little bit more precarious to try to make a good push against these bunkers. We'll see if he can do it. Zook's here on the second paratrooper. A little surprised to see that, to be honest. Coastals. Alright. So, I want to talk about Reakly's approach angle here. So, knowing that your opponent has 2 bunkers set up and he's playing with martyrs, martyrs are fantastic at dealing with targets that are completely out in the open. But as soon as you introduce like cover for vehicles, namely buildings, they become much more precarious to use because obviously only being able to fire in a straight line with no access to turret means if Reakly's playing really tightly around this building, he can kind of just skirt back and forth between these 2 bunkers, harassing them until he destroys them, or baits the martyrs to get too close and then risk getting hit by these Parazooks and potentially the Hellcat as well. But with this approach angle, I mean, the second martyr is going to come in. Reakly's got really nothing to hide behind or retreat to. So it looks like he's probably just going to back up here. But something to keep in mind when you're fighting against martyrs. You want to be ideally leveraging any buildings that you can use as opportunities to kind of like play peekaboo with the martyr and catch them out of position or catch them on an off angle. That's the idea. Another recon up here for Reakly. No munitions and no opportunity for a supply drop choice, which he could have fed into an eventual carpet bombing run. But he does do a good job moving the bulldozer south to force off the coastal and continue that VP pressure. Coastal, meanwhile, on the top side, neutralizing that point. Hellcat is repaired. M16 is getting repaired up now. I have to imagine jumping into the building is the choice here for these paratroopers. No, not used to the building yet. And we've got an Obiche out for Toni. He's going for the Hail Mary shots against the sniper, it looks like. Oh, you love to see it. A blessed Obiche. Officer now on the field for Toni. Looks like he's going to be... Yeah, he's gone for infantry officer quarters. Meaning he's getting extra veterancy on all his coastals, and on his officer, he's going to be using the focus supervision, which is going to increase the rate of fire of his Obiche by 40%. So much lower time between shots. Oh my gosh, look at these coastal blobs. Martyr's getting a couple shots in on the Hellcat. Bulldozer forced away. Second Hellcat out for Reakly. Paratrooper just gonna get out safely. Hellcat returns fire. Oh, 2 good shots in from the Hellcat. Nice, picks up the kill on one of the martyrs. Second martyr rotates, backs away, forces the Hellcats out. Got a lot of repairs to do here for Reakly. Maybe an engineer in production. Rapid repairs on his mechanized support center wouldn't be a bad idea. To be able to AoE repair all these vehicles at once.
Territory sector lost.
Interesting. Toni, I guess, trying to lead the target with the Olbiche, firing at the front of the base.
An officer awaits deployment.
Oh. Martyr pokes away at the Hellcat that was under repair, and if it weren't for those repairs, that Hellcat would have gone down for sure. Paratrooper squad baiting while the sniper pokes away at the crew. Very low rate of fire.
We have lost
Wow,
the
nice
front
rifle nade by the Pathfinder. Takes out the Flak 30 crew.
We have a new martyr tank. Hold the line.
Another martyr. Designate defensive line has been updated to the +5 munitions point just outside this building. And a third
Artillery
Hellcat
batteries
in
are
production
requesting
for
orders,
Reakly?
Commandant.
What? Alright. And rapid repairs will come in really clutch here. More Obiche shots coming in. Ooh. What's it going for? Base. Base shots. I'm not a huge fan of the base shots. I'd rather wait for a viable target, but obviously he's just trying to get the veterancy up on this thing. Those are big hit on the coastal squad.
We have lost control of a victory point.
So, orbital round there fired. Hellcat's getting some repairs. Oh, Martyr's poking away at the bulldozer. Snare comes in and the Martyr finishes off the bulldozer. Now Reakly's got 3 Hellcats. No other armor to help him fight these swaths of coastal squads.
Commandant, we have surplus munitions to spend.
I just have to say, like, what on earth are we doing here with 3 Hellcats? For 2 Martyrs? Surely, like, Sherman's would have been a better choice. Black 30, 2 Martyrs gonna get caught out here. He buttons it. Trying to flank here with the Hellcat, but the button is gonna freeze him in place and picks up another kill with the Martyr. Zook's hitting the rear of the Martyr, but the other Hellcat gets cold feet and backs away. M16, oh, 2 shots from the Martyrs. Oh my gosh, and this is disaster for Reakly. From a 500 VP lead, sub 100 VPs for Toni.
Designate a defensive line at your command.
Now he's got lots of time and great map control, so he's got plenty of opportunity to make his way back into this game. He's been moving this repair point around like crazy. Honestly, an engineer and rapid repairs would pay off quite nicely as well because, oh, actually maybe just the M16 corpse is left. I thought the bulldozer was up here, but it looks like Toni cut that down with the Martyrs. Black 30 gonna find this paratrooper squad with a couple coastals for support. Officer just very content to just sit, focus supervision on this Obiche. Oof. Shot scatters just wide of the Pathfinder there. Oh boy. I can understand why Reakly's moving around his repair station. I mean, if he didn't, there's a good chance he would have eaten those Obiche rounds. 3rd Martyr produced here for Toni. He's going to be more than happy to deal with these Hellcats until that Martyr was missing a little bit of HP and actually got picked up by the double Hellcat. Bombing run coming in now on the bunkers, but no other units around. Honestly, a little surprised to not see this come in on the Obiche over these 2 bunkers.
Artillery batteries are requesting orders, Commandant.
Bulwark putting in some work there for Toni. So it looks like he went for bypassed the support bunkers, went for fast rapid fortifications, and again designate defensive line, which we saw earlier. And then into Officer, Obiche, and then Bulwark. This is final choice. Base Sherman here finally in production for Reakly. I think this will fare him much better against these Martyrs than these triple Hellcats. Paratroopers catching out this Flak 30, but not firing their LMGs. Oh, Obiche, oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Was that a double shot? What the hell was that? It looked like the first shell must have been fired like way up high, and then the second one was more direct, and they both landed on top of the 30 cal at the same time. And so the 30 cal was just completely destroyed there. One killed the crew, and then the second shot landed next to it and just finished the gun off. That's crazy. That's it. 3 shots there from the Obiche. Pretty short cooldown on this barrage, though, I have to say.
I lead by example.
Is it cooldown? Production upgrade times? Nothing in here that I can see for cooldown. It does make me wonder if does Inspire Combatants work on emplacements? Surely not. What have we got here? Supervised sector. Ah, so this is the officer passive. You can see here, construction speed, ability recharge speed, very nice for the Obiche. Alright, more shots from downtown. Ooh, can do some good chip damage to that Pathfinder squad. Meanwhile, Parazook's here in the north, trying to continue to apply the VP pressure. Cheeky bunker gone up here for Toni, right behind this tree. Actually very difficult to see from the default camera position. Well played, Toni. MG42 in construction there. And Tony's been able to kind of flip the VP pressure here. Down to 250 now for Reakly. Coastal squad in the building, going to try to cover from the paratroopers, but not going to be enough. Martyrs poking away from maximum range. Hellcat's coming in to, looks like, with a shot on maybe the flak 30.
Research completed.
Surely. There we go. Takes out that pest, but Toni had another one in production. And more Obiche rounds to the base of Reakly. His tent hasn't gone down yet, which is nice. Ooh, okay. He's got Vet 1 now on the Obiche, which is going to mean 2 extra shells coming in from the bunker. Wait, he's actually not getting the passive? When the unit is near bunkers. Technically, he's not near bunkers, so... Right now, Toni missing out on this benefit. Unless he decides to put up another bunker, maybe right here.
Artillery batteries are requesting orders, Commandant.
Coastal squad wandering outside of the VP here. Hellcats find the southern bunker here. Coastal's just lacing the area with mines. Martyrs are here to retaliate. Wow, picks up the kill on the Hellcat. That range is huge. Bet 3 Martyr, you don't often see it now. But here it is. Oh, Bet 3 Martyr is going to be short-lived. Picked up here by the bazooka paratroopers. Oh, satchel in place here. Oh, wow. Throws 2 Martyrs away trying to pick up this Hellcat, but fails to. Meanwhile, these Coastals are caught out by the Sherman and the Pathfinder squads.
We have lost communication with one of our squads.
Oh my gosh, it's all falling apart. Another Pioneer goes down for Toni. Coastal trying to hold it. Sherman's in pursuit of these Coastal squads. He's got a pretty good retreat path though. Martyr's going to come in to try to protect it. Wow, that was a lot of damage.
We have a new Martyr tank destroyer.
Oh, he's using Inspire Combatants. Oh.
The enemy has taken a victory
Oh,
point.
not quite. Another Sherman though. Inspire Combatants. The accuracy and rate of fire coming in clutch for that Martyr. He didn't quite pick up the kill on the Sherman. 4 HP on the Sherman. This has devolved into absolute chaos. Reakly needs some more units on the field. He's down to 6. No engineer this whole game. Honestly, Tony, a little disappointed to not see more mines laid down. You've got four units that can lay, 5 units that can lay mines if you include the Pioneer. Should be lacing these areas with mines. Medical bunker was one of the casualties of the most recent Obiche barrage, and we've got a whirlwind in production now for Tony. And starting to feel the choke coming a little bit. Looks like, was that satchel charge maybe from the paratroopers? Sniper, 52 kills now, poking away at these coastal squads. Martyrs destroy the cover of the paratroopers. Oh, Obiche going for a counter battery here on the sniper. Reakly wisely backing away on this one. No rapid repairs yet either, but he did get the 76mm upgrade, so they're going to be putting the hurt on these coastal squads with the main cannons now.
Confirmed. Ability activated.
Everyone's pushing in here. Just have to be careful of mines. Now, thankfully, Tony hasn't actually laid any mines down. Do you have any MSC upgrades?
The enemy is winning.
0 MSC upgrades here for Reakly this game. Whirlwind now on the field. It's going to make the threat of these paratroopers a lot less scary for the coastal squads. And if Tony can stabilize and churn out a couple more martyrs, maybe one more Whirlwind. Oh my gosh, the Obiche almost takes out the Pathfinder there. Looks like Tony's pretty content to just get the 3 shots out of that Obiche. I mean, how many more do you need if 1 shot is all it takes to pretty much wipe a squad? Black 30 squeaks around the building. Coastals neutralize the Sherman with a blinding, what kind of grenade is this called? Verbal defending against the Zook Paras. Big clump there on the,
Sector now under enemy control.
But Sherman decides to go for the back of the Whirlwind instead. Paratroopers trying to trade with these coastals at long range is
Artillery batteries are
not
requesting
nice
orders.
when you're hiding behind the tiniest post. Getting almost no cover benefits there. Sniper poking away. Sherman defending the northern fuel point, or victory point, sorry. Southern victory point. Second Sherman. Another cheeky fortification posted up here for Tony. Black 30 hitting that, oh, another bombing run here. Martyrs notice immediately and back away. Black 30 might get caught out by this. Oh, Whirlwind gonna get caught also. Oh, he just squeaks out of the range with the Flak 30. But the Whirlwind's caught by the Shermans. Martyrs in position to defend.
The enemy has cut us off. We have territory
Whirlwind goes
out of
down.
sight.
Oh, he does pick up the kill on the Sherman. Smoke came in a little bit too late from the other 76. And Reakly wants more. He's out for blood. Pushing now into his own smoke. Attack ground through the smoke, trying to hit the Martyr in the rear. He is going to catch it, but the other Martyr's there to protect. Bunker blocking the line of sight. Second Martyr. Ooh, oh, wrong target. He's going to get the last shot there. Oh, he does pick it up and squeaks around the building. And Reakly using that tactic we just talked about, right? He's using the building as cover to allow him to get away, to finish the retreat on this this other Martyr here. And I think if he had made more plays around this building, he would have been able to probably close this game out earlier, but it's getting tense now. Not sure it's going to happen. Paratroopers find the back of this new concrete bunker here for Tony. Put down a satchel, make short work of that. Reakly floating quite a bit of resources right now. Have to imagine maybe he's going for another Sherman. Both players getting pretty low on VPs now. Sniper still poking away at the middle here.
We have lost control of a victory
Obiche,
point.
oh, Obiche is gonna volley on this southern VP. Oh, Oh my gosh. How does this keep happening? I have to figure out if there's something funky going on here with the supervise, because it looks like he's been able to pretty consistently have the first 2 shots land almost back to back. It makes me wonder if maybe using supervise, focus supervision right after the first round is fired, maybe that resets the cooldown on the second shot. I'll have to try to pay attention next time he fires a volley. Sniper still just chipping away at these coastals. 64 kills now.
We have a new modern tank destroyer.
Another paratrooper coming in now for Reakly. I think that's a good choice at this point.
Artillery batteries are requesting orders, Commandant.
Probably use another couple LMG squads. Oh my gosh. First shell lands, second shell. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Those paratroopers didn't even get to cut their chutes before they all went down.
The enemy has 75 points left.
And Toni laying on the pressure again with the triple cap. This is going to be a tough wall for Reakly to break with only 2 Shermans against triple martyr.
A defensive line at your command. Now is the time for action. The enemy has
Para
only
coming
50
in,
points left.
picks up the kill on the flak 30.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Oh, this coastal squad, surely this is
Penalty
going
ready
down.
for you, Commander.
No. Reakly choosing not to pursue. Oh, that's a big missed opportunity there. Martyr's looking a little confused here in the middle. Maybe, yeah, getting smoked out here. He's not confident pushing into the Shermans with the smoke there. Another Obiche volley coming in. Oh no, not the Zook squad. Get out of there, man. Black 30. That's gonna get destroyed. Surely Toni gonna get something else out here on the field. He's still got his 4 coastals from the beginning of the game. Maybe another couple piles. Even a machine gun team would be a great choice here.
Italian infantry are ready to serve.
Opts for the 5th coastal instead. I have to respect the commitment, I guess.
Artillery batteries
Martyr's
are
responding here to the
requesting
Sherman
orders,
onslaught. Coastals looking for vision on that sniper. And we've got a 3rd Sherman in here, in production here for Reakly. And I have to imagine it's getting down to the wire. Paratrooper's gonna hold down the north side. He's got to make a play on these martyrs so that the Shermans can just close out and kill all these coastal squads. If he can wipe these martyrs and not lose all of his Shermans, he should be able to seal the deal. But
Infantry are in reserve.
he's
They
going to
await
need to take
deployment.
advantage of, I would say, a recon run at least, and good use of smoke. Here we go. Recon run comes in here for Reakly a little bit early, actually. It would have been nice to get that last Sherman out before he did his recon run. And Paratrooper's going to pave the way for these Shermans. Still not nearly enough mines from my perspective going down for Reakly. Obiche trying to barrage maybe the Shermans or deter the Paras from pushing in. Artillery officer barrage.
Three has been destroyed.
Zook Paras pick up one of the martyrs. And now we've got triple
They
Shermans.
cannot withstand us. They are down to only
To deal with
25
only
points.
2 martyrs, we've got another martyr in production for Toni, but if Reakly were to make a move right now... No, he's not willing. I mean, he's got recon, he can see where they are. Here we go, smoke and push, potentially. Another repair station going down. He's poking, but he's not committing. Paratroopers holding down against these coastal squads. There's no way they're going to be able to push into this VP. Obiche's rotating
Tank
over.
destroyer is ready for combat.
Let's see how Toni does this.
Artillery batteries
He does
are
anything
requesting
funky.
orders, Commandant.
Okay, volley is ordered. Fires it. He's not super... There we go.
Missing. Confirmed.
First coastal goes down. Obiche shell. Oh, good thing the pairs moved. That would have taken them out for sure. And Coastal's just being made mincemeat of by these paratroopers. Another paratrooper dropped here for Reakly. He's got more Zooks in production. And unfortunately, that window of opportunity has closed. We're down to sub 30 VPs for both players. 3 Shermans again on the field against 3 Martyrs, but this Sherman's going to get caught out here. Triple Martyrs all sighting the main gun. Second volley is going to come in. Oh, the Sherman goes down. Now, he might be able to close now with these Martyrs facing the wrong direction. Parazoots are getting on top of them as well. Oh, he's just got to keep driving, right? Surely. Throws the smoke on top of the Martyrs. Attack grounding is going to be coming through. Reakly doing a good job trying to stay mobile. Does finish off one of the Shermans there. And now we're down 1 Sherman against a whole army of Coastals. Oh, brother. And the Obiche barrage is coming in the middle. Trying to get the neutralize on. Oh, the paratrooper Zoom. 18 to 21 VPs. Coastals are going to be able to hold this down. Parazoot coming in. Trying to get any neutralize on here. Oh my gosh. I'm sure he's going to snare this. No, just goes for the retreat. But more Coastals coming in to try to defend this VP. Sherman's trying to hold them off. More Martyrs in production for Toni. LMG pair is gonna come. They're gonna come and clean these guys up surely. Oh no, Obiche's firing again. Oh! The Vet 3 Zoot pairs suffer the same fate. Another Sherman quickly moving to the southern VP. It looks like. Oh my gosh, the 3rd shell almost killed the last Parazook. 0 and 7 hit points on these paratroopers, and he's gonna pull them back to base. But he's gotta hold the VPs down. He could. Okay, this is like I gotta call this out. Like, so let's not forget, people. Paratroopers can reinforce on the field. Yes, you've got two squad members that are very low, but you do have a Sherman that's screening. You cannot afford to give up this VP at this point. So just pull back, sit in the bunker, wait on your paradrop reinforcements, and hold this area. You have to. You have no choice. Otherwise, if he comes back to this spot, you're going to lose the VP. The game is over. Maybe, yeah, Sniper trying to hold down this southern VP. Oh, this is looking dicey. Obiche just getting crazy wipes this game. Sniper, I have to imagine he's got to push in and prevent the capture on this. Oh, the blind comes in. Sherman shoots at the wrong target here. He needs to be hitting this Pioneer. Sniper's walking into the point to deny the capture. Holy smokes. Obiche. Oh, Sniper goes down. Pioneers paid the ultimate price for the Obiche. Is it a friendly fire? No, it wasn't. Sniper killed the Pioneer, or maybe the tank. And Reakly's force is just completely decimated. He's calling in another paratrooper, but we're still down 2 VPs. It might be too little too late. If he could have held this top VP, there would have been an opportunity, but Smoke is on the MG bunker. Paratroopers snare. The blind snare comes in. Paratroopers trying to get the decapture. Oh, it's too late. Oh my gosh, what a game, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like Reakly could have played that a lot better. Toni made some mistakes as well. I think the major mistakes for Toni were probably lack of mines. I mean, Reakly did not have an engineer the entire game, and I don't know how many mines Toni planted, but it was not enough. The Obiche just taken all the new infantry unit. All the infantry units were just decimated by the Obiche. It was an absolute terror on that map. So much precision, I couldn't believe it. And great play with the Martyrs using the sight main gun. The rate of fire plus the range, like, I don't know. I'm having second thoughts about how viable those Wehrmacht Martyrs are. Toni was making them look pretty good. I mean, when you have an exceptional screening force like Coastals, it's not bad. But really, really well played by Toni, I have to say. Clawing his way back in from being down to sub 100 VPs all the way back to win is crazy. And Reakly, I'm not going to lie, like, I mean, I've said this about him before. From a micro perspective, he's easily one of the best players in the game. But I think a lot of macro decisions are what cost him an easy win. I mean, he was up 500 VPs. First vehicle out of the tier 4 building was a Hellcat. I still can't imagine why. Dozer was the obvious choice. I mean, maybe you can always paradrop AT guns to deal with Martyrs. I just don't think it's a good use of fuel to go for Hellcats that early. When the only thing that you can fight with them is Martyrs, right? Yeah. And then, you know, not really any upgrades coming in from Mechanized Support Center. The quad could have benefited greatly from long barrels, as could the Shermans. Choosing supply drop over paradrop reinforcements on the left tree for his airborne battle group would have been a much better choice. Allow him to upgrade all of his troops with weapons, call in more bombing runs, recon runs, etc. So yeah, I do feel like it was Reakly's game to lose, but Toni did not waste the opportunity. So well played, both players. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you learned something from it. And I'll catch you nerds on the next one. Good game.